Hey folks, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your MLB previews and predictions for a Sunday, May 9th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. All right, let's get to the Sunday games here in the bigs, and we're going to kick it off with the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles, the third game of the series. Now, Boston coming off a 11-6 win yesterday against the Orioles. They're sending Nick Pivetta to the hill. He's up against Dean Kremer of the Baltimore Orioles. Now, the bookmakers have made the Bull Sox a 130 favorite in this spot. The over-under set at 9. ATS forecast, computer pick, going to lean with the Boston Red Sox. 4.5 to 3.6. The over-under at 8.1. Now, looking at the chances of winning, it does favor the Baltimore Orioles at 61%. They are on a two-game slide right now where the Boston Red Sox have won their last three games. They're 21-13 on the year. And for the Baltimore Orioles, their over-under record on the season is 11-22 to the under. Washington needed extra innings yesterday to lose to the New York Yankees. In fact, the Yankees got that win, and now they're one game above 500 at 17-16, where the Nationals are 13-16. They're sending Joe Ross to the hill up against Domingo Germán today of the New York Yankees. Now the bookmakers have made the Yankees a 155 favorite. Over-under set at 9. The forecast going to go with the Nationals here in the road set up, a Sunday upset here at Yankee Stadium. 4.6 to 4.4. The over-under is set at 9, so right there on the total. And looking at both these teams here today, the under for the Washington Nationals is 9-19-1, where the under is 13 overs, 20 unders for the Bronx Bombers this season. And our line value on the Yankees was minus 113, so they're a bit overvalued today with Domingo Germán going for the Bombers. All right. D-backs taking on the New York Mets. Now, Mets winning last night 4-2. That's two they've stolen away from the D-backs. D-backs are sliding right now. They're on a 5-game losing streak, and the bookmakers have posted a huge favorite. That's because their ace is going, Jacob deGrom, going for the Mets. He'll be up against Riley Smith of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and the bookmakers have made a 295 favorite here for the Mets, over-under at 6.5. ATS forecast, the computer pick, gonna go with the team on a 5-game losing streak. And you know what? Hey, you never know. DeGrom, the one thing, he'll always pitch, 7 innings. He'll keep the score down, but he rarely ever gets some run support. So we'll see. Arizona 5.9, New York 4.8, the over/under at 10.7. The D-backs on a 5-game losing streak, where the New York Mets are now on a 4-game winning streak. Should be a good one today at Citi Field. All right, Cincinnati taking on the Cleveland Indians. The Indians, their bats were storming yesterday. 9-2 win over Luis Castillo and the Reds. And they're sending Sam Hentges today for the Cleveland Indians up against Tyler Mahle of the Cincinnati Reds. And we do have the Tribe winning this one, 5.4 to 3.7. The over-under at 9.17. Looking at both these teams on the season, Cleveland 18-14 on the year, where Cincinnati one game below 500 at 15-16. Brew Crew got the job done yesterday with a 6-2 victory over the Miami Marlins, snapped that losing streak, and now they're taking on Sandy Alcantara today of the Miami Marlins. He'll be going up against Brett Anderson of the Milwaukee Brewers, and the Brewers are an underdog in this spot, as Miami a 131 favorite. The over-under set at 7. Forecast going to go with the Brew Crew here, 4.09, 3.63. The over-under at 7.72. Looking at both these teams, the over-under record very 500 here, 16-16-2. And 15-2, so really no edges here for the total. And if Alcantara is on his game, watch out. It could be a long day for the Milwaukee Brewers. Minnesota taking on the Detroit Tigers. Now, Twins losing yesterday to the Tigers 7-3. They're a 146 road chalk here today against the Tigers, who are sending Matthew Boyd to the hill. He'll be up against Kenta Maeda of the Minnesota Twins. And the Twins' last two games have gone over the total, but the last 5 for Detroit have gone over. They are 10-23 on the season, but funny enough, their over-under record is 14-19 favoring the under. We do like the Tigers here, 7.5 to 4.5, the over-under at 12.18. First pitch, 1:10 at Common America Park. Toronto taking on the Houston Astros. Still no line on this game, so we'll just give you the forecast, 6-4, the over-under at 10.38. Zach Greinke scheduled to go for the Astros. He'll be up against Nate Pearson of the Toronto Blue Jays. Lance Lynn got the job done yesterday for the White Sox. In fact, they won 9-1 against the Royals, who are now on a 7-game losing streak, and they're sending Mike Minor to the hill to stop the bleeding against Lucas Giolito today of the White Sox. We do like the Sox in this one, 7.6 to 3.8, the over-under at 11.51. The Chicago White Sox, 17-13 on the year, and for the Kansas City Royals, they are at 500 now, 16-16, and they lost today, will bring them below 500 in the standings. Colorado coming off a 9-8 loss yesterday to the Cardinals, and St. Louis a 146 chalk here today. Over-under set at 7, and they're sending their ace today, Adam Wainwright, to the hill against German Marquez of the Colorado Rockies, who are on a 2-game losing streak, where St. Louis have won their last 2 games. They're 20-14 on the season, and for the line on the value on this game, I had the St. Louis Cardinals at minus 171, and you're getting a discount at 146. And we do like the Cards winning this one, 6.5 to 2.6. The over-under at 9.1. Should be a good game today at Busch Stadium. The Bucks taking on the Cubs at Wrigley today. The first pitch scheduled for 2:20 in Chicago. 153 is the line here on Chicago Cubs. The over-under set at 6. You got Kyle Hendricks up against Tyler Anderson of the Pittsburgh Pirates. We do like the Cubbies in this one, 4.2 to 3. The over-under at 7.25. Chicago on a 5-game win streak, where the last 6 games for Pittsburgh have gone under the total. Seattle taking on the Texas Rangers. Now, looking at the line value on this game, I had the Seattle Mariners at minus 135, and you're getting a discount here at about plus 105. So good line value today on the Mariners. But Texas Rangers, the favorite, at minus 126. They'll be sending Dane Dunning to the hill up against Justice Sheffield of the Mariners. And we do like the Mariners in this one, 5.9 to 3.9. The over-under at 9.89. So we do like this game to go over the total. And both these teams' last 2 games have gone over the total. And looking at their over-under record, does favor the under by about 1 and 2 runs. Scores. San Diego taking on the San Francisco Giants. The Giants, big winners yesterday at Oracle Park. It was a 7-1 win over the Padres, and now they're sending Johnny Cueto to the hill for the Giants up against, still undecided for the Padres, and we do like San Diego in this one, 5 to 3. The over-under at 8.5, but keep an eye out on the line. Last 7 games for the Giants have gone over the total, where the Padres now on a 2-game losing streak, and their last 2 have gone over the total, but keep an eye on that over-under record to 12 and 22 on the season to the under. Dodger Blue finally got a win yesterday, a nice 14-11. You know, they had a big lead, and that middle bullpen relief is really hurting the Dodgers right now. But they'll be sending their one of their top pitchers to the hill. You can't say they're ace because the whole staff is a bunch of aces, right? Trevor Bauer up against Jose Quintana today of the Angel. First pitch today is at 4:07. And looking at the line on this game, minus 150 for the Dodger Blue, and the over-under set at 8.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna go with Dodgers here, 5.3 to 5.03. The over-under at 10.35. The Halos are 14 and 18 on the year. Their last 3 games have gone over the total. In fact, they are 19 overs, 12 unders, and 1 push on the season, where the Dodger Blue are now 18 and 16, only 2 games above 500, 17, 16, and 1, favoring to the over. Tampa Bay taking on the Oakland Athletics. Now, the A's winning yesterday against Tyler Glasnow and the Rays 6 to 3. They are 115 chalk here today, a little small home favorite. Over-under set at 7.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna go with the A's again. 5.6 to 5.5. The over-under at whopping 11.1. Could be an over day today at Ring Central Coliseum or Rickey Henderson Field, whatever it's called now. Oakland on a 2-game win streak, and now Tampa Bay riding a 2-game slide. And Shane McClanahan going for the Rays. He'll be up against Cole Irvin of the Oakland Athletics. And the ESPN Sunday night game of the week is the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Atlanta Braves. Nice comeback from the behind. Extra innings. This was a wild game last night. If you had the under in this game, I feel for you, because it was 3-1 going into the ninth, and it finishes 8-7. That's what you call a bad beat if you're a totals player and you had the unders last night. Now, looking at the pitching matchup, should be a good one. Aaron Nola going up against Huascar Noah of the Atlanta Braves. The Phillies a 106 favorite, or actually it's a pick and price. The over-under set at 8. ATS forecast, computer pick, going to go with the Braves here, 5.8 to 4.1. The over-under at 9.95. And looking at both these teams' last 2 games, I've gone over the total. In fact, a lot of games, if you look at the record, I think it's like 12-4 or something like that to the over at home. I got it on the Raymond Report. I'll check it out later. But or you can check it out if you go to ATS Stats and you go to under MLB. Actually, let's do that right now. Go to MLB, go to Free Reports, and I'll show you a nice feature here at the Raymond Report. And you go to last game, Atlanta against Philly. And you just, we'll wait for this. There we go. And let me see here. Yeah, 12-3-1 to the over. So we'll give you all the home records and all that right here at ATS Stats. And look at their away record, 5-12. So as you can see, going to be an interesting matchup here tonight between the Phillies and the Braves. All right, there you have it. That's my MLB baseball report for a Sunday, May 9th. Hopefully it's a good one for you. Cheers.